The Satin Throne. From the Liber Chaotica, the Book of Slaanesh. I saw the ether gate swing wide, and a great voice like the roaring of the ocean resounded across the heavens. Let all lands rejoice, for the last and most beautiful is born. Hail to the Prince of the Delight. All praise the Lord of Pleasure. Then a figure appeared at the gate, tall as the highest mountain and graceful as coiling mist. Both man and a woman was he, and neither of these as well. Wrapped in a cloud of purest white, with 6 stars upon his brow, his cornet and mark of his glory. All beauty was he, and all desire was his name, and the multitude gathered there fell silent at the sight of him. When he spoke, his words were as honey across my soul. For as the rising sun brings the coldness of night to its end, so I have come to bring an end to toil and bitterness. Let every land set aside their wrath and despair, and release the empty promises of change. For I am the joy of now, and the vindication of life. I will love you as no other has, or ever will, and you shall love me in return, with your bodies, with your mind, and with your souls. I shall be your wife and your husband, your mistress and your lover, and in my arms you will find purpose and delight. Pleasure all imagining is mine to bestow, if only you take me into your hearts. At these words, 2 in every 3 of the multitude gathered there prostrated themselves at his feet, praising him as their one true Lord, adoring him as they had no other before. The Prince of Delight smiled upon them and took their souls into his embrace, 10,000 times 10,000, and kissed them, each and every one. In single file, they slid between his perfect lips that stretched from horizon to horizon. The Prince of Delight supped them all, even as they cried out in joyful gratitude. Then, turning to those that had not thrown themselves at his feet, the Prince of Delight said, "Through the souls of your brothers and sisters, I take my place as 4th amongst 3. Through their pleasure I ascend my throne." And then the prince set amongst the stars a throne that rippled and shone like the finest satin, and there he reclined to give his commandments. "Raise buildings and sing songs to my glory. In my name pursue your arts and enshrine all beauty. Let all people follow their every desire, sate their every hunger, and deny themselves no adventure. For it is in these things and in each other that you will find greatest pleasure, and it is through these things and through each other that you shall raise yourselves high, even onto the steps of my throne." Then a cloud passed over the face of the sun, and the prince spoke again, his voice both syrup and poison. "You will take pleasure in all that is, though your bodies will break and your souls be forfeit. You will do this, and do this gladly, for I am Slaanesh, most jealous of the gods, most demanding of lovers, and my thirst for you shall never be sated."